Imagine a world without media. Would our perceptions remain the same? Would our opinions be as diverse? Or would our perspectives be more authentic, less influenced by external factors? It's a thought-provoking question that leads us right into the heart of today's discussion: the influence of media on our attitudes and opinions. Consider the case of the Dove Real Beauty campaign. This was a game-changing advertising campaign launched by the personal care brand Dove back in 2004. The campaign was groundbreaking because it deviated from the norm. It featured women of all shapes, sizes, and ages, rather than the stereotypically perfect models usually seen in beauty advertisements. The Real Beauty campaign not only changed the face of beauty advertising, but also influenced the way people perceived beauty. It started a conversation about body positivity and self-acceptance, challenging the narrow beauty standards that had been perpetuated by the media for so long. What Dove did with this campaign was harness the power of media to change perceptions and influence opinions. And it worked. The campaign was met with overwhelming positivity, proving that media has a significant impact on our attitudes and perceptions. Now let's toss the dice and delve into another aspect of media influence. The ascension of social media platforms has birthed a new trend: cancel culture. Cancel culture describes the act of publicly criticizing and boycotting individuals or entities perceived to have committed something offensive or unacceptable. A more recent and notable instance of this is the case of the American country music artist Morgan Wallen. Wallen was suspended from his record label after a video surfaced on social media in which he used racial slurs. This incident ignited a hot debate, with a section of people endorsing the decision and others lambasting it as an epitome of cancel culture taken to the extreme. This case underscores how media, specifically social media, can wield influence on public perception and trigger tangible repercussions. It demonstrates that media is not merely a passive recipient of information, but an active participant in sculpting our attitudes and beliefs. To sum up, the Dove Real Beauty campaign, the Gina Carano incident, and the recent Black Lives Matter movement highlighted on media platforms are three striking examples of how media can influence our attitudes and opinions. They show that media has the power to challenge existing norms, spark conversations, and even shape the way we perceive the world around us. So the next time you pick up a magazine, turn on the television, or scroll through social media, remember the power that media holds. It's not just about delivering information. It's about shaping perceptions, influencing opinions, and in some cases, even changing the world. The influence of media is not necessarily a bad thing. It can be a tool for change, a catalyst for conversation, and a platform for diverse voices. But it's also important to remember that with this power comes responsibility. The responsibility to use media in a way that is respectful, inclusive, and thoughtful. In a world where media is everywhere, it's more important than ever to be mindful of its influence. Because whether we realize it or not, the media shapes our world and us in more ways than we can imagine.